world of handmade business can be tough when trying to monetize what you love. We've got truth bombs and motivation to help you find your way through. Passion to profit, let's start today, 'cause the world needs what you create. Tune in right now, it's your shot to learn how to be a handmade boss.
If your reels are getting crickets, or even worse, you're just so scared to post one at all, this is for you. Because in this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how to make an Instagram reel that people actually want to watch and actually stops their scroll. Reels feel like a real mystery to so many handmade business owners. You try one, it flops, so you just stop bothering and you just stop posting. Or you never even hit record because you feel weird, you feel silly, you feel stupid, you feel awkward. Or you're just unsure what the heck you need to even film. But the truth is that you don't actually need to be perfect. You just need to be clear, purposeful, and a little bit consistent. So today, I'm going to walk you through my plug and play 3-part formula for creating reels that actually work without dancing, voiceovers, or pointing to floating text bubbles, which, to be fair, I'm guilty of doing all 3, and it hasn't resulted in getting any more reach. So there you go. So here's what I want you to ask yourself. If Instagram is pushing reels more than any other format, and buyers, your target audience, are scrolling every single day, why aren't your products showing up on their screen? So let's change that starting today. So hello, if you are new here, I'm Steph, and I help handmade business owners start, run, and scale their own handmade business from an expensive hobby to a real business that brings in real income for you and your family. This particular episode has a video version and a podcast version, so if you want to watch it twice, once on audio and once on video, then you absolutely can. But just so you know, we're uploading it to YouTube and in the podcast in the audio format. So let's just quickly talk about why reels matter. Instagram is heavily prioritizing video, especially short form video. That's because they get better reach than static posts. They keep people on the app longer. Side note here, they want to show more ads. They want people to spend their ad spend. So therefore they need to make sure that users are spending a lot of time on the platform. And reels are so much more likely to actually appear on the explore page and in the reels feed. So even with just 10 to 15 seconds, a reel can get your product in front of real buyers who don't follow you yet, and also nudge existing followers to actually come back and check out your shop again. But big caveat here, only if it captures their attention. So now let's go through the 3-part reels formula. The first part is the hook, and this is literally the first 3 seconds of your reel. Your goal here is simply to stop their scroll. Don't say, hello everyone. Don't fade it in. Just literally go boom straight into something that's going to hook them in. Don't forget, this is not a 20-minute long video, right? Like when I do my reels, I'm not going to do what I did today on this audio version or on the YouTube video, right? I'm not going to go, hello everyone and welcome back. I'm not going to do that, right? But if you notice, even at the beginning of a long form video, I still went straight into it with a hook, mainly because I know that that is the most important part of your video. Those first 3 seconds are so super important because it either makes people stay or it makes people go. So what do we want with our hook? We want to start with curiosity. So here's what's working really well right now. Visually satisfying clips. Things like pouring wax, glazing a mug, wrapping an order. Something where it's like, it scratches that part of your brain that wants to see real in progress stuff. Also, direct questions like, would you burn this or just display it forever? For example, if you sell candles. Or statements such as, you've never seen a tote bag like this in your life. See how that is definitely something that's more direct and that hooks people in. Now, let's go through some example hooks by what products you sell. So if you sell jewellery, an example could be, this earring design took 4 hours to get just right. Or candles, this scent smells exactly like your nan's kitchen. Or knitwear, how long do you think it took me to knit this thing? My advice to you would be to write the hook before you film. That'll help you to stay focused. And even actually what I do at times is that I will write the hook before I even write the title or what I'm going to be doing. All right, so that was part 1. Now let's move into part 2. This is the next 6 to 10 seconds or so. And this is basically show, don't tell. So now that you've hooked them, you need to show them something satisfying, real, or emotionally engaging. So this is where you want to do things like filming yourself creating the product, show a transformation, unbox or wrap something, reveal something weird like a funny tool you use or something like that. So this is almost like the meat and potatoes of your reel, but you need to be showing it, not telling it, in a really engaging way. And actually, if you want to see this in real time, if you go to the Handmade Bosses account, you will see that those reels where I'm just talking to the camera like this, there's no transitions, there's nothing, they don't get a lot of engagement. And you can actually see those numbers in real time. If you want proof that this is actually a thing, just go to the Handmade Bosses feed, scroll back and have a little look for yourself. So here's some tips for part 2. You want to be keeping the camera still. Shaky or unstable footage means you're losing people's attention. Also, I'm going to say it again, from the rooftops, use natural light if possible. So I'm currently filming this on my iPhone for one view, but also on a DSLR camera that's probably about 7 years old. It's not great. The megapixels is not fab, but the reason why it looks good is because I've got 3 big windows and I don't use any professional lighting or anything like that. It's literally just me and 3 windows. So that proves that natural light always works better. You can add background music if you want to. A little side note here is that all the reels where I have actually posted the same reel twice, but on the second one I've actually used a trending audio, those do always get more reach. So if you want to make sure that you get a little bit more reach and you're boosting that reel just a wee bit more, try using a trending audio. Or you can keep it quiet and calming. That's okay too. And actually something that not a lot of people do on Instagram, let's be real. So the third section is your call to action. This is the very last 2 to 3 seconds or so. This is actually where most people will kind of stop short. They've done their hook, they've done their middle part, and then they're like, oh, I've done it, that's good. And they'll just kind of end it with like, yeah, look at my shop, or da-da-da. But actually this is also equally as important as your hook. If you want someone to take action from your reels, you have to invite them. You have to literally tell them what to do. So here are a few great call to actions or CTAs that really work for handmade business owners. Number 1, available in my Etsy shop, link in bio. Number 2, tag a friend who you would love to buy this for. Number 3, which style is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Number 4, Christmas is coming up, so save this for gift inspo. Even if you forget to actually do that when you're filming your reel, just adding that little extra bit of text in your caption is going to make all the difference. All right, so I'm not going to leave you high and dry with just that. I actually want to go through a mini how to film one reel that's going to actually do something for your business in 15 minutes or less. So number 1, choose one product you want to promote. Number 2, write your hook and your call to action. That's the very first thing. Number 3, film 2 to 3 short clips, 10 seconds or so max. And I want you to think making, using, packaging, unboxing. Number 4, upload these to Instagram, trim your clips and add music if you want. Number 5, add your caption and your call to action. Number 6, post it and tag Handmade Bosses so I can see it and I can see that you've actually done this. So all this to say that you absolutely do not need fancy audio dancing around. You don't even really need the trending audio thing if you don't want to. You don't need transitions or voiceovers. You just need to start. So let's meet our 2 favorite fictional makers to see how the difference between your mindset can really help you with this. So there's Sam. Sam overthinks everything. She films a reel, but she doesn't post it because she hates how her hands look. She worries that her background in her studio isn't really aesthetic enough. Or she feels like she needs to wait for a very specific lighting to hit. Or the algorithm will just hate her anyway, even if she posts it. She posts once every 6 weeks and wonders why nothing is growing. Lydia, on the other hand, well, Lydia keeps it simple. She picks her best-selling product and she writes a hook like, would you gift this or keep it for yourself? She films a very quick snippet of her hands wrapping up the product and literally posts it with a friendly call to action. She posts 1 to 2 reels a week, builds trust, and as a result, her audience actually starts remembering her. She gets questions, comments, but more importantly, she's actually getting sales from her reels. Lydia isn't chasing perfection. Lydia is building connection. Be more Lydia. So now let's move into the homework section of this. Here is what I want you to do this week. I want you to pick one product that you want to focus on this week. I then want you to write 3 hook ideas. Just literally brainstorm them. Then I want you to film a short reel using the formula and the framework that I've gone through during this episode. That's hook, visual product shot, and your call to action. Then I want you to post it within 48 hours. Please do not delay this. Then I want you to tag me at Handmade Bosses so I can see it and I can give you a big pat on the back and say, yay, you actually did this. If this episode gave you a little aha moment, I would love for you to share it with a handmade business owner or a friend who you know is really struggling with this kind of thing. And don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so that you never miss a moment. You never miss another one of these golden episodes that I drop every single Wednesday. And we've also got a lot of real juicy, no fluff episodes coming up for you. So if that sounds good, you definitely want to subscribe. Until next time, keep going towards your handmade business goals, boss, because the world truly does need those special creations that only you can make. Thank you so much for tuning in to How to Be a Handmade Boss. And if you're eager to boost your Etsy sales within just 7 days, then be sure to join my most popular free training at handmadebosses.com/conversion. You can also find the link in the show notes as well. Keep an eye out for our next episode where we'll be continuing our journey towards handmade business success together. And until then, keep crafting and stay inspired because the world really does need those special creations that only you can make.